Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Costa Blanca here in Spain. Today we are in an unusual place, and this is La Cala of Benidorm. It's not a very big area at the end of the Poniente Beach, but it has a lot to offer, and it also has some of the best traditional Spanish cuisine restaurants in the whole entire Benidorm, so it's worth checking it out. Let's go and explore together. We start the video right in front of the giant hotel Bali. They have an amazing viewpoint on the floor 45 or 46 if I'm not wrong. I was filming it for you guys actually last year once the viewpoint and once the hotel has officially opened up for the season. So I'll leave you here down below the video, and spoiler alert, if you're afraid of heights, then this is the video that you might not be willing to watch a lot, because it has some really hard images and from the very highest points of this hotel. In any case, this is from where we're heading towards the beach area, and while we head there, there is a lot of interesting places in La Cala of Benidorm. Many people actually choose it because it's really quiet. There is tourism, but still it's not as noisy as Benidorm, Rincon de Loix or City Center might be. Right there at the top, this hotel right here, it's called Sofia. I just love the image that they hand painted on the wall. There was an artist who came here and did that, which is incredible. And these are very nice rooms, right? Overlooking almost towards the Mediterranean Sea. In front, we have Amerigo Vespucci. This is a really old restaurant. I just love the design from the outside. It's very interesting and entertaining. This restaurant is usually open. The vast majority of clients of theirs are national tourists, and whenever summer comes, some international people go inside as well. This is a typical fusion type of food. They even have hamburgers, they have meat, they have fish, like a lot of different options. In front, we can see some more touristic apartments. This is a great option if you are on a budget holidays, but you still would love to enjoy it and you just need a place to sleep. By the way, a lot of these apartments are quite modern. They have a lot of different facilities, including utilities to be able to cook, or simply make a tea and a coffee. Although there's a lot of cafeterias here. For example, here in front, you have the Lua bar, which has really nice prices. Then you have a salon where they can make you a nice haircut, coloring, or blow drying, washing, whatever you need, styling, you can do it right here. Some Chinese type of shops. This is called Mixed Stock Poniente side. There are a lot of things here that don't have prices either. By the way, the last video, I'm quite sure a lot of you checked it out already. But if you still did not, we showed you the two most used scams of Benidorm touristic shops to rip off people's money, and what they do, how they do it. You can also read the comments below that video, because there were a lot of people who were actually stating that it's true and which kind of issues they seemed to have with these type of shops. And it seems to be not only here in Benidorm, but also in a lot of other touristic zones. Right here near this mini golf, there is a bus stop. This is a typical small bus stop. There is a bus number 3 that goes from Terra Mítica up until the train station, passing through Carrefour, Cala of Villajoyosa, and Benidorm City Center. You can scan the QR code just to see when it's going to be coming. And the bus 30, which is sightseeing double-decked bus, and this one also has its timetables, and they show you which stops they're actually doing. So it's 14 stops in total, and it's coming right there in front, I think. This is the mini golf, right next to the mini golf, and there it is, the sightseeing bus. There's quite some people already inside. Look at this. All of them are on top. There's just a couple of people inside of it, but the majority are out because obviously there's way better views from the top. So this is the mini golf where you can play. Usually it's open in the evenings, and right now, especially on weekends, in winter it was closed because there's not many people here in the area, only the locals, and locals don't really use this type of service. Here nearby there is one of the best rated, one of the best quality restaurants in Benidorm, which serves the traditional Spanish food and Mediterranean style cuisine in general. This street here, we'll get back to it shortly, but let's see how this place is looking like. This restaurant is called La Falua. I'm quite sure those of you who are a fan of going out for dinners know about this place. A lot of tourists book their reservations in this restaurant to try out typical Spanish paella, nicely made fish, meat, or seafood, or any other kind of meals. This is one of the entrances right here, and it's 2 floors. There is a bottom terrace, and then there is a place at the top as well. There's even a lounge type of area where you can get some cocktails and relax. And many people do need to book a reservation in here, especially in summer, because it gets quite busy. There's a QR code to check out their menu. They're modern, you see. So this is how it's called, the cafeteria pub restaurant La Falua. One of the best rated in Benidorm, but also one of the, let's say, towards more expensive restaurants here in the zone. Obviously because they bring fresh seafood directly from the port of Benidorm and surrounding ports like Altea, Villajoyosa, for example. And they bring the best quality products. Some of them are gourmet products, which is why the price is slightly higher. And it's right here next to the sadly famous Hotel Grand Dolphin. This hotel has a huge history. A lot of people were coming here, a lot of people were visiting it. It was a 4-star hotel since 1963, you can see right here. This was the entrance towards their parking lot. However, all the main areas and the room views were towards the beach and the seashore. What happened is that the same company that built the lovely Dolphin Tower, which had the most expensive apartments here for more than 2 million euros, thank you, they are the owners of all this plot, of all this like area where the hotel is located right now. So they will take it down sometime this year, and they will put a block of apartments, new building of apartments. We still don't know if it's going to be a residential building. Probably it's going to be, because they did not mention it's going to be any kind of hotel. So sadly, the history of Grand Hotel Dolphin will end this year after being decades and decades here in Benidorm, and one of the first ones ever built in Benidorm town. This area, by the way, is also very popular and very nice because there's a lot of tiny streets and tiny stairs. You need to be careful, however, with them because some of them are quite slippery. You need to see where you're going just to avoid injuries. But there are lovely small streets with nice staircase with typical Spanish plants and flowers that go from the top of the hill towards the beach area. And you can just go up, explore, and enjoy. And obviously have some nice pictures and nice memories from there. One of the places that we also like, by the way, right here in front, you can see the stairs right here. Don't be afraid to go by those. It doesn't lead to any kind of house of anyone, nothing like that. It just leads to another streets that are on a higher level than the one that you're right now. So you're safe to explore it. One of the places that I actually really love, I've never been inside of it, but I've always seen it from the outside and it looks quite inviting, is these ones, Apartments Paella. They're right by the seashore and it looks like a tiny Spanish village, you know. It looks really inviting, and these are apartments that have all the amenities, everything necessary to stay there, to cook there if you want to do so during your holidays, or just make you some nice cup of tea. Nearby, there's a lot of restaurants waiting for you guys. One of the most popular ones is this cafeteria right here. As you can see, even right now, we are, by the way, on Wednesday, which is the day you're seeing this video. It's the day when we're filming it with my hubby right here, having some lovely walk. because the weather is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So if you're lucky, if you're gonna be coming the next couple of days. Right in front, you can see the end of La Cala Benidorm. Some people say it's still a Poniente Beach, but technically it's not. Technically, it's La Cala of Benidorm. And the Poniente Beach starts slightly towards the left side, where the famous colored road is starting. And this is our favorite area to go to Benidorm. This is the best beach as for us, because there's a lot of space for children to play, even for adults to play with a ball, softball, whatever you want. There's a lot of space for people to stay slightly further away from each other. And the water here is not deep at all. So it's really, really recommended for people who cannot swim, who don't want to swim, or don't want to go into like shallow, very, very deep waters. So this is the best option for you guys. It also doesn't have any underwater like cliffs, rocks, if you know what I mean, as on the Levante beach. So it's way better. It's all sand. There might be some tiny fish in there, but they won't bite you. So it's all fine. This is why it's our favorite place, obviously. It's really quiet. Even in summer, there's not as many people, and you're always able to find a spot on the sunshine to enjoy the loveliest beach here in La Cala of Benidorm. The huge tall building that you can see in front, this is the Dolphin Tower. It's located right next to the hotel, and these ones, they're finishing the building just yet, but these are the same owners that will have that have already, better to say, the property of the Dolphin Hotel. It's sad it's gonna be taken away, but maybe it's for the better. We actually need more properties in here. Right in front, that's me. I hope you don't mind my image right here. Hello. We have this map. This map right here, you can actually check it. It's intuitive. It's not only a map, you have a lot of information here. And if you scroll it, you see it's a touch screen. Ooh. So here you can see a lot of different areas of Benidorm, where you're at, where you're planning to go. You can zoom it in, you can zoom it out as well. And there's also a lot of information about the area. Even if you don't want to see a map, there's a lot of interesting things in here. I'm not sure people know about it, because once I'm scrolling it right now, see, we're in La Cala, then there's Poniente, then Benidorm City Center, Levante Beach, and Rincon de Lodge. And not a lot of people know that this place exists. We actually need those in Rincon de Lodge and on the Levante Beach. Please put those, or put something touch screen, something like this, because it's very, very intuitive and it's easy to locate yourselves. Ooh, the fancy car of Benidorm Palace. This is the car that before, I'm sure if you were in Benidorm at least like 5 years ago, before pandemics, whenever you've seen this car, there were ladies on it. Right now, it's just a guy with some music randomly driving through Benidorm. And this is not only that. This is also a place where pigeons and doves live. This is a second favorite place of theirs. First one is at the Dove Park in Benidorm, in the old town, right next to the port of Benidorm. And this place right here is where they know they're safe, because a lot of people, especially opes, grannies and grandpas, are coming here to give them some bread, some leftovers, you know, of any kind of, I don't know, pastries, something, whatever they have, or buy them even specific food for birds, and they're bringing it here and giving it to them. So they're just sitting randomly on the sand. They are not afraid of people at all. They know people come here to feed them, so it's like an extra leisure time spending here in Benidorm, and many people know it, many people love it. No one's basically touching them, but it's fun to sit down sometimes and just stop for a second and look at how life is passing by and collect these lovely moments in here. This area actually is really popular, especially between national tourists. However, lately we did see that more and more international tourists are coming here each year. Also, this area is great to buy a property for a type of investment, if you wish. So put it on a short-term rent, for example, on the busiest months, or throughout the year for winter season, for those who would love to spend winter in Spain, in a sunny area of Costa Blanca and Benidorm. And then the weeks that you are coming on holidays, you just leave it unbooked or like closed for booking. This is what a lot of people are doing. They're taking some extra income, you know, and once you're finished with paying all this, you basically have some extra income for what to live in, and you have a house in Spain. Many people are doing it, and nice touristic apartments with good views towards the sea are really popular at this area. Not only that, there's a lot of businesses here. For example, oh, look at this, they're in front. There's a street food place, Loca Lolita, which is Crazy Lolita, and Maria Apartment Hotel. So these are also, there's a lot of touristic apartments in here. This is the best place of it. You know, if you don't want to have a hotel, you want to have front views of the sea, you want to have a local bus, which you can also have right here. This is where we are right now. It's where the bus stop is, bus number 3. You can comfortably go towards Benidorm city center, or you can just enjoy walking, as a lot of people are doing. Especially if your family, yourself are coming with children, grandchildren. If you want to stay slightly away of all the craziness and all the busyness of Benidorm, this is where you might thinking, this is still Benidorm, don't get me wrong. It's still Benidorm. The area is just called La Cala. Really quiet, nice, and giving us a lot of options in the small houses like this. Who wouldn't love to stay in an apartment like this with the sounds of the waves during the whole entire day and just being a step away from the sand and from the beach? In this area, there's also some hotels. We've seen the Hotel Bali, which is right nearby. And that hotel in front, for example, it's called El Palmeral. You can see right here, 3 stars hotel. So we can also have a hotel option. Nearby, there is a second popular place to eat Spanish food. This one right here. It's called Ulia. Ulia is a place that's extremely famous in Benidorm. When I say famous, like everyone know it, everyone are looking to book their table in here. That's why sometimes it's difficult. This is a restaurant which specializes in rices, paellas, seafood, and fish, directly here from the Bay of Benidorm. And this place gets really busy, especially in summer. If you want any kind of place for a celebration, for a birthday, I don't know, any kind of anniversary, these two, Falua and Ulia, especially Ulia because it has the views towards the sea, are really recommended for you guys to try authentic Spanish food if you want big meals. If you want to try just a tiny bit, Spanish tapas are more than enough. By the way, we also did a lot of videos on the tapas streets in Benidorm, some cheaper options, some more expensive ones, and I'm gonna leave it here down below, linked in the first comment below this video, so that you could check it out before you're coming on holidays. This is how La Cala Benidorm is actually looking like. Thank you for accompanying us on this tour, and I hope you got to see some of the best restaurants to try out, as well as what this area is actually looking like. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see each other in a new video tomorrow here on the channel. Bye, dears.